What's going on, guys? Coach Chris Specht here. So I have a new tripod, as you can see. I'm changing the angles that I bring you. Wrap around different parts of your car. If you want to film from different angles, I'm sure lots of YouTubers are using these styles of things. But I thought I'd go live with this angle. I'm not going to be reading any comments because I'm driving, but I'll spit some wisdom for everybody. In this drive home, you can be my passenger. So we'll call this The Passenger. This episode's called The Passenger. So for everybody who doesn't know me, I'm Coach Chris Specht. Throw that signal up like that. And I'm an Amazon seller. I've been selling on Amazon for about a year and a half. I started in March of 2017 as an Amazon seller. And quickly grew my business within the first couple months. Had a product that was making me $5,000 a month on Amazon, and was able to scale up from there and try different business models such as retail arbitrage and online arbitrage, book selling, reselling, used, new books, and all those sorts of things. Since then, so now we are in July of 2018, my business has grown exponentially. It's doing great things. My wife has officially retired from working 9 to 5, in her case 9 p.m. till 5 a.m. And that was one of our goals, was to get her home from work. Let me just fix this here. So that's been accomplished, and we still have big goals, big dreams in our sights, and one of them is to build a multi-million-dollar Amazon business, and then ultimately buy ourselves a home, a full-size house, versus just our sweet condo that we live in. So just some of our goals. Now, Amazon, for everybody who's new or hasn't seen my videos before, what is Amazon? What can it do for you? It can do really anything that you want. If you're just looking for an extra few $100s a month, you know, if you're looking for $200-300 a month to pay a cell phone bill, pay a service, go on a mini vacation, I don't know, maybe you want to go to Vegas and it costs you $500 and you want to make that money to get the flight and the hotel for the weekend, Amazon's a great way to start making money fairly fast. You know, people say, oh, it's not fast money, it's not easy cash. I beg to differ. I've experienced some business models selling on Amazon that are fast cash because Amazon pays you every 2 weeks, and that are easy money because really you're just buying things that are in demand, and then you're reselling them on Amazon, on the biggest platform in the world, with the most access to the most customers in the world who shop daily on Amazon, looking for products at a convenience, so they're willing to spend more money for the product, therefore you'll make more money. So it's fairly easy. Now, what's not easy about it is that you do need to know what to do, how to properly operate, because it's not random. There is products that are in demand. You can't just pick random things that you think are great, that you think will sell well. You do have to make sure that the products that you're buying are supported by some sort of sales history, some sort of, they call it seller's ranking. You do need to make sure the products you are buying do resell for a certain amount of money, so that there's profit left over for you. So, I mean, with that said, if I told you, just go out and find products that resell on Amazon for $20 to $30, just check the product that it has sales, it's had sales in the past, and that there are sales. You can use free tools out there. And download the Amazon Seller app and just scan products on a daily basis in the stores that you're in. Especially if you come across if you're in a lot of stores that offer clearance, blowouts, where they discount products 70-80% off, I would start there. If I'm just looking to make $200-300 extra, $1,000 extra, whatever, I would start there. I would just go scan product in local stores that I know that have clearance section and are blowing out products for 70-80% off. And you should be able to easily accommodate or accomplish your small goal of making an extra $500. If you want to make an extra $500 a month, if that's your goal, $300 a month, $3,000 a year, you could easily accomplish it with a small retail arbitrage business selling on Amazon. So let me just shift this here. So yeah, so just to motivate people who are out there who are looking for extra ways to make money selling on Amazon and haven't found one yet, or make extra money and haven't found one yet, why is Amazon the right choice? It's because it is easy for those people who are wanting to begin. You can go on Amazon. If you type in Amazon Seller Central, you can go on Amazon, and Amazon have a lot of pre-steps that they'll teach you, you know, how to get started selling on Amazon. So you don't need to take a course, you don't need to buy a book, you don't need to chase down a bunch of videos like this on YouTube. You could probably do it by simply following Amazon's tutorial, okay, and get started that way. And you could easily start buying, you know, if you had an extra $20-30 to go to a few stores and buy products that resold for a good value, $20 to $30 a resale value. Let's even drop it down. Maybe it's $15 to $30 price range that you could buy products for $2, $3, $4 and resell it for $15 to $30. You could easily hit the mark of an extra $300, $500 a month selling on Amazon. Okay, so that's to motivate people that 100%, I guarantee it, no doubt, you could get started on Amazon making that kind of money regardless of where you are, as far as how educated you are to being an Amazon seller. And hit me up if you have a question about what I just said. I'll support it by supporting you with your question. Just hit me up in the comment section and I'll answer your questions. If you look at my video history and all the comments, I've probably answered 100% of the questions that are asked. So I support everything I say. Now, you know, what if you want a bigger Amazon business than just say an extra $3,000 a year, $5,000 a year? What if you want to make an extra $50,000 or $100,000 a year? That's what this video is exactly about. And so where to begin? Well, you do need to understand that how I made my money, I'm just speaking from experience. Retail arbitrage makes me some good money. It makes me supplemental money, where I can supplement. If I had a job already, I could supplement my income and it would give me money to do things I want to do, and that's fine for a lot of people. Retail arbitrage for me hasn't replaced my income. Retail arbitrage for me hasn't made my income or my wife's income, hasn't matched it as a business so that we could walk away from our jobs. The retail arbitrage business model for us in the year and a half that we've been involved I have not been able to get it to that level yet. It's growing. It's a huge growing part of my business. I make about $100 to $150 a day profit from my retail arbitrage products. So products I buy on clearance, discount, blowout, or that are just trending or hot that I buy and resell on Amazon. I make about $100 to $150 a day profit from that side of my business. It took me a year and a half to get there. In the beginning, I was nowhere near that. In the beginning, I was maybe $15, $20, maybe on a given day, but that's because I wasn't focused on that. When I first started, I started with a business model called private label. So for people who are familiar with Amazon or selling on Amazon, private label is different than retail arbitrage. What private label is when you become a professional product researcher, where you now are specifically looking for products on Amazon that are in high demand, that don't have much competition yet as far as other sellers selling it, or other sellers having popularity selling it, that sell for a decent price range and will make you a good amount of profit per sale. Private label is the art of being able to do this research using tools available to you, multiple tools, not just one or two, but multiple tools available to you to do the research. So what private label is it's really the art of researching the market, trends in the market, products that are hot, products that are in demand. It's not the art of shopping, and that's what retail arbitrage is, the art of shopping for products that are in demand, that will sell but are on clearance and what have you. So I got started with private label, and so my whole attention was focused on finding a product that would sell a certain amount a month, or a certain volume per day, that would have a certain amount of profit per day, that would have a certain amount of competition based on that. And so for the first 2 months, I spent, well, not even for the first 2 months, really for the first 2 weeks, it took me about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer, 2 to 3 weeks to find that one product for me. And then it's also the art of sourcing that product from China in the volume that you want to buy up front. Okay, and that's a little bit different from retail arbitrage as well. And so why I'm talking about private label is if you're looking to replace your income, or replace your wife's income, or replace both of your incomes, you want to make an extra $100,000 plus a year, then the private label business model is the business model of choice, because you can replace your income. Not to say that retail arbitrage, you can't do that. You can do that. But in my experience, it takes longer. We're at 1.5 years in as an Amazon seller, and we haven't replaced both our incomes. If I were to just take my retail arbitrage business and what I've been able to leverage with the sales of retail arbitrage, I've replaced my wife's income, but I have not replaced my income. With my private label business, just that business alone of product research, finding products in the high demand, low competition, and then sourcing those products from China, buying a certain amount of volume that will support sales for 2-3 months. Our incomes just from that one business model in a shorter period of time. Like I said earlier in the video, in the first 2 months, I was able to get to $5,000 a month profit selling private label, versus retail arbitrage, more of just supplemental income, $20, $25 a day, sometimes 15, sometimes more. But I wasn't actively trying to increase the inventory in my retail arbitrage business. So how do you get to $100,000? In this video, I'll quickly talk about how I did it, and follow the channel if you want more information. I'm gonna try to go live more often. I'm busy building my business, that's why I haven't been live. I've been putting a lot of time in retail arbitrage, and now I'm putting more time in private label. We're up to our 10th private label product. We have thousands of units in inventory at Amazon in our retail arbitrage business, maybe 300-400 SKUs with depth of volume. So we have a lot of stuff in Amazon now, and we've been able to build that over a course of 1.5 years. So how did I get to $100,000? So like I said, I took a course. The course taught me all the small things I needed to know. It taught me it in order. I'll put a link to a course in the description of this video if you're interested in learning the steps. I took the course. It took me a day or two to go through it. I started right away. I took action, and that's really all the I don't know what you call them, all the best sellers, the people who are doing really well selling on Amazon. Their advice to everybody is take action, take action, take action. You can fine tune that advice. I can fine tune that advice for you. Take action is really the heart and soul of making $100,000 while you're selling on Amazon. So you finish learning the steps of how to get started, how to register your Amazon business, maybe how to register your own personal business. Then you get started in product research, and you learn how to do product research, what questions to ask, factories that would support success, which were all laid up in a basic follow-on course. And there are a lot of courses out there that people follow along, but what you'll notice is with a lot of courses out there that are free is they don't give you everything, because ultimately they want you to buy something as well. From there, you learn how to do product research. You have lots of tool options, but you're going to end up having to buy some sort of software or program that can help you filter through Amazon to see what metrics they will provide you. So essentially, you're going to need a tool that's available that will show you what sells on Amazon and what doesn't sell. Okay, most of the tools out there today, you can put in filter, you can put in certain criteria, and the criteria will then go through all the Amazon database and match your criteria to hits. So for example, like if you're looking to date somebody on a dating site, and you want to meet people who are 5 foot, you like a certain height, 5'7" to 5'10", and you like brown-haired girls, and you like a certain ethnicity, and you like a certain weight, and you like a certain background. Maybe they have a background in music, or maybe they have a background in sports, and you like a certain vicinity to where you are, and you add in all that criteria, the filter is going to search through all the available females or males, and obviously you're going to spit all these images, and that's going to be, then you're going to be able to check their profiles and everything. And that's kind of what software does, is it allows you to filter through everything that Amazon has sold, and it'll show you what is in demand, how many reviews the product gets, what is the price range, what is the profit, how much does it weigh for shipping, what is the quality of the listing in terms of